Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today in this video we're gonna see what if we meet again. So by this question you can think about anyone that comes to your brain. Basically when you saw this title, the first person that came to your mind, that's the person that we're gonna talk about. Like you're interested in what if we meet again. So for the same purpose we have two piles to choose from. Pile number 1 and pile number 2. Choose your pile and I'll see you in your reading. So, guys, for whoever choose pile number 1, we have the cards 6 of Pentacles, Page of Cups, 8 of Cups, 5 of Cups, 4 of Cups, Queen of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, 7 of Cups. So much of Cups energy here, 9 of Pentacles, and 9 of Wands. So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Cups, 1, 2 Pentacles, 3 pentacles and 1 wand. At the back of the deck we also have the 9 of swords. Okay. So by number 1, when I was shuffling your card, one card just flipped itself and that was Knight of Cups. And also as soon as it tapped into energy, I started singing, I started humming something and I was not getting it, and then I got a Hindi song which I'll link down in the description box, but its humming was something like um, I can't sing it right now. My throat is just okay. Let's try it out. खो गया गुम हो गया वक्त से चुराया था जो अपना बनाया था जो something like that. I'm not a singer at all, and I'm genuinely not a singer at all. Like not even a little bit I can sing, but I will link that song down in the description box, and you can listen to that. But for now, let's tap into the reading, and we are seeing what will happen if we meet again. So first of all, if you guys meet again, I definitely see this person giving you something. Most likely, this person will confess something to you. I don't know what, but they might, like offer you to, like take you out on date, or maybe take you out to have some street food, or I don't know, there is maybe something gift or something, but I do see something like this person is giving you something. Either they are giving you something like materialistic, like a gift or something, or this person is giving you something, some sort of commitment, some sort of offer. I don't see a commitment, to be honest here. I don't know why I said commitment, maybe for just one or two people out of you watching. But for most of you guys, I see if you guys meet again, this person's gonna offer you something. Most likely, it's not gonna be something very serious, but it's honestly gonna be some sort of initiation. Maybe like asking you out for a coffee, or I don't know. So it is something very initial kind of step, but I also see this thing coming from them and not from you. So they are giving you something, they are offering you something, they are asking you to receive something. Basically, it can be anything. I did give the examples. Okay, I don't know, but I feel so much of past energies here. So you might have had some sort of connection with them. You might have known them in some ways in your past. I don't see any strangers here, like I don't see this person being like, I don't see you meeting them just once or twice and then this is the time that you're meeting again. I even if like it's at least a month, like the last time that you met, it was like at least a month of time period that you knew each other, or maybe more than that, even more than that, I feel. But there is this thing of past energy coming in, that you already know this person already, how they were and stuff like that. Well, for some of you guys, this might be your ex coming in. Like you might be watching it for your ex. But yeah, like even if you're not watching for your ex, you can watch it. So let's see. Why this 8 of Cups here? Who left? Someone left. Most likely you left. Like you you and this person were in some sort of connection, or maybe no connection, maybe friendship, just strangers, or maybe you worked in a certain place, but then you left. I see most of you guys left this connection or this person or something, and then you are also disappointed. What? Yeah. Okay, so okay, just give me a minute. My number one. I feel certain energy is here. Why this four of cups? Is it a past event? The first row, is it a past event? Okay. Pile number one. Pile number one. Please forgive me for that, but I do feel like I interpreted the cards wrong. So let's restart your message. But I think the only message that you needed to hear from here, from all the time that I was talking and all, the only message was that song that I talked about. Okay, so in this reading, we are going to see what if we mean again, but your first row of cards are talking more about what actually happened in the past so that you know it's your reading. So, first of all, I do see that this person, whoever this person that you are looking this reading for, this person offered you something, some sort of friendship, some sort of something, the kind of examples that I gave, like coffee or something, like anything, it could be anything, right? It may be a friendship, a relationship, or anything. So this person did give you something, did offered you something, or do see either it is materialistic or is it emotion wise. So we have the pentacles and the cups here. So either they offered their cups, their emotions, feeling something love wise, or they offer their pentacles, which is something financial, materialistic thing. But what happened here is that they didn't give you what you wanted or what you deserved. Like, this is not the complete package that they offered. They only gave you something very, I don't know, like you knew that you don't deserve it. How do I explain it? Just want a good example. Guides, good example, please. How do I explain them correctly? Okay. One example coming in pile number one. So, for example, suppose you usually eat two apples for breakfast, okay? Like, two apples are the least or the most, like, two apples are your capacity that like you can't eat less than two apples and you can't eat more than two apples because this is like two apples are your stomach capacity basically. Like if you eat just one apple you will be hungry, and if you eat more than two apple you will feel, oh, like overly fed. So this person was offering you a apple, but this person was only offering you, like certain slice of the apples, or maybe just one apple. Like it's not just like it didn't happen in real life, but I'm like metaphorically talking because I just heard someone saying this person didn't afford me any apple. So, guys, whoever said this is just a metaphorical way of letting you understand what I'm trying to say. So, basically, you wanted two apples. Your requirement is two apples, and it's not like I'm telling you that you're greedy or something. But this is what you want, this is what you need, and this is what your requirement is, which is two apples. But this person is either giving you slices of the apples, or is it giving just one apple and not two apples? So most of you guys declined this offer, and even if you did receive the offer, you received it and you just, like you tried, okay, let's see and all for some time, but then you eventually realize that this is not fulfilling you, and this is not, I just heard emotionally unavailable. So that might be something, like this might be a thing for you, most of you. mm, bread crumbing also. I don't know, I'm getting angry. Like, my brain is like, I'm getting some sort of anger inside me. Bread crumbing and oh gosh, I'm getting mad at this person. I don't know what's wrong with me. Actually, something's right with me. That's why I'm getting mad at this person. But I did, like there was this reel that I watched the other day, and there was this girl sitting, and she was like on the chair, and she was crying, and she was, like crying a lot, and she was like recording a video, but she was crying in front of the camera, and there was this monkey, and the monkey was like jumping around the room on her head, even in front of the camera and stuff. And you know what the caption said in that video? Like the girl was crying and the monkey was just jumping from here and there and all. And then the caption was saying, "This is how it feels to be with emotionally unavailable people." That is something that's coming into my brain. And that is something that's coming to my mind right now. I do see that even if you accepted the thing, you eventually realize that this is not for me, and you like moved away from this thing, and it did break your heart because in the beginning you did saw that this person is willing to offer you something. This person is like showing that they are good and everything's all right with them. They are you know like they are willing to give you. So you do this. So I just heard like in the beginning they looked like a gentleman, but they were actually not. So oh, oh. So I think maybe you were dealing with a narcissist, because narcissists are not actually gentlemen, but they in the beginning do appear very, very charming and all. So you rejected the offer, and you did saw that this is not what you saw in this person earlier, and this is not at all what you want. This coconut tree is like really really sticking out to me. So for some of you it will mean something to you, or you will see a coconut tree really soon, and that would be some sort of sign. Like, look at the left of your coconut tree, or left building, the first left building of the coconut tree, and you would see some sort of sign there. Angel number 555 or 515 could be significant here. Yes, you were disappointed and all. You rejected the offer. Like finally you just pulled away, and then I see this person coming back again. Like this person came back again or something. You know. Wow. Okay. Now I get it. Now I get it. You know what? By number one, I do feel like this person doesn't want me to read them in front of you. Like, this person doesn't want me to expose them in front of you. And I'm like feeling so much of relief. Oh my god, see, I'm feeling it, I'm telling you, Oof. See, you know what happens with me by number one? Like, I can like clear audiently listen, I can clairvoyantly see, and I don't know what it's called, but like sense something on my in my body, and when I receive channeling or downloads or something, I do feel certain things in my body. Like I can feel energy in my body or something in my body. It happens. I don't know how to explain it though. Yeah, it's just weird. I don't know how to explain it. But the same thing that happens to me, that happens, and I think now I got it. So this person, that chapter ended, that thing closed and everything, I and now either some of you, very little of you already, like this person already came back again, and like you rejected them again. But for most of you, I do not see that this person came again, but this person will, if they didn't came again yet, they will come again in your life. And this time you are not someone who gonna accept it. But you know what it's like, It's like the first time that you met this person, you thought, okay, this is a gentleman and everything, this, and charming and everything, and then you accepted them, right? But then you eventually rejected them, okay? But this time, when this person meet you again, when you guys meet again, I do see that you are like, now I know who you are, now I know who is this person behind the mask, and now you are gonna, I don't know, I'm sensing some sort of very sassy kind of energy, like very sassy. You're like, like this person coming in and they're like saying, I wanna take you out on a coffee. You're like, nope. They're saying, "Hey, would you mind walking with me in the park?" You're like, no. They are telling you, oh, I'm gonna buy you diamonds, and you're like, nope. That kind of energy I'm sensing. Oh my god, this is so good. So good, I'm telling you. I don't know if I'm being able to describe you what I'm sensing, but this is very, very, very strong no from you, and that no would break their ego, like shatter it even. Gosh. Why number one? You can see their face being from that, oh, I can win the world to shit, she knows who I am kind of expression, changing it up. I love it. My goodness. Wow. I don't know. And you're gonna feel so enlightened after that. Like, you're gonna feel, like it's like, I do feel like there was this thing inside you, there was this guilt inside you that someone played with you trusting people. Like someone played with your innocence, someone played with your kindness, like this person. And then when you, like, because you are so kind back then, it's not like you're not kind right now. So because you were like so kind and so innocent and everything back then, you couldn't see what kind of person this person is, and you had this guilt inside you that how could someone take advantage of my innocence, or how could someone do that to me. And now the universe is giving you the opportunity again. Universe is presenting you this person again, and this time you are not, it's not like you are not kind, but it's more like you still are kind, you still are innocent, but now you know how this world's persons are. Like, now it's not that you are not just seeing what they are showing you, but now you're also seeing what they are not showing you. So it's now you don't just see their mask, now you also see their face. So now you know what to do. And I do see them coming and being like, hey, I can do this, and you're like, nope. I can do that, you're like, nope. They are like telling you everything, and none of their manipulation tricks are working on you. Basically, like, you have decoded their mind, you have fucked their mind. Literally, dude, I love it. I love this energy. You know what, my number one? I don't know if I should share it or not, but something very, very similar happened to me also. Like, it's like I literally feel like I'm reading for myself, and something very, very similar happened to me also. And I'm telling you, like, with me also, I felt very enlightened kind of when all this thing happened. Like, all this thing just finished, the chapter ended completely. Maybe from all this time you did feel some sort of connection with them, or some sort of obsession, or some sort of guilt or shame or something. But now when this thing will happen, this meeting would happen once again, you're gonna feel this thing of, I'm enlightened, I'm free, I am not chained to someone, I'm not attached to someone, I don't owe someone something, I am not guilty, I am not shameful. And this is such a freeing energy in itself. I could feel such, I don't know, something very cold kind of in my body, and I just feel so good. Like, it's a good cold, by the way, it's not a bad cold. Okay, fresh energies is what I am seeing, and this is giving their ego a shatter and your confidence a boost. So their ego, that they thinking that, oh, they can do everything, is just shattering into pieces, and you thinking that, oh, now because I, like, this is giving you a confidence boost, and you're thinking, now I know what discernment is, Yes, I was kind, yes, I am innocent, but now I also know how to put on boundary. Now I also know how to say no. And this would be your, I don't know, like your some sort of ladder, like from in school we go from class 1, class 2, class 3. This is like you go from your life lesson 1 to life lesson 2, or I don't know, whatever level you are up to. You're like leveling up in some ways. Yeah, that's the right way. You're leveling up in some ways. And okay, let's see now what's up next. Since this thing, this chapter, this person, this chapter, when this one chapter is done from your life, the universe gonna present some sort of opportunity to you. Like the first gift that you're getting is this freeing energy, this feeling of I am free now. And the second thing is the universe is giving you something. I don't know what it is. Most of you, it can be something related to your career, something. But I do see majorly what came to my brain was dream come true. Like it's not like something like you become a billionaire in one night, but there is some sort of opportunity that the universe is bringing to you, and that can lead you towards, from the Queen of Wands. Like the first step was Queen of Wands. Like you became confident, you became like you don't hesitate saying no and stuff like that. From that you can develop into someone who enjoys herself and who doesn't need anyone to make her feel worthy or to make her something. Like now you would know your worth and you would have enough money to spend on yourself or something like that. But the second thing that you're getting, it can be like a new idea that you get, a new goal that you get, and you're like, dude, this is what I want in my life. Maybe you discover your soul purpose, maybe you discover that you're a psychic, maybe you get new friends, or maybe you get a new job, something like that. But for most, I see it is something to do with some sort of purpose. Like purpose can be seen in a lot of ways. Like maybe you have all your finances set up already and you don't need any more money, but maybe you do want to feel a little better and you want to feel like, oh, I want to do something for the collective. So maybe you're going to do some sort of charity work, or maybe you're going to do some sort of donation. I don't know, like maybe you're going to run a NGO or something. I don't know what you're gonna get, but you're definitely gonna get something after you clear this level and after you get your confidence back. And I do see you, like planning and going after your life and doing things and stuff like that. And like there is no energy of that person again in your life. So this would be the next meeting, would be your last meeting with this person. And yeah, guys, like if some like nothing went wrong, you're probably, this one is probably not your pile. And I know I'm very late to say this, but definitely if nothing went wrong in your like your connection, then definitely this is not your pile. I do see that you have been through something with this person, most likely this person. Yes. Okay. Okay, and then this opportunity comes, you started dreaming of it and you started working on your life, and then you're also working on your life and you're also having time to cherish yourself, to enjoy yourself, to spend time in nature, to adopt a pet or a bird, or like you're just living your life on your own terms after all this thing happens, and this person's energy is not bothering you over again. And I'm not saying that, oh, your life is gonna be like super smooth after it, but I definitely see that this chapter will be completely ending and you would not have to bother and like irritate your mind with this person anymore. And I'm so happy for you, and I'm like, you go, girl, you do it. Love this energy, seriously. Okay, why this nine of wands here, by the way? So much of pain I saw, like so much of pain you have been through when it comes to this person. Like even if you were like physically separated, there was some sort of emotional connection, or there was some sort of like hanging on your energies that this person did, or intentionally, unintentionally, that caused you a lot of trouble, caused you a lot of nightmares, even I heard. So sleepless nights also. Okay, let's see why this nine of wands here, and then we're gonna end your reading. File number one, right? By number one, I do see that this, like, after all this thing of, like dealing with this person and then moving on with your life and then taking care of yourself, I do see that you will receive some other gifts. And this gift could be a person, and that could be, I don't know, but maybe that's for some another day, that's for some another reading. But I do see that after this, it's not like your life is ending. It's not like you're gonna be forever single. I do see someone coming here. Someone good. I don't wanna talk about it a lot because it's not a reading. But I do see that you're gonna find someone. And I'm so happy for you. Okay, and okay, one more thing, that your discernment power is gonna be like really up. Like your discernment game is gonna be on top level. I do see like you talking to some people, you're like, and then you're like, nah, not my type, remove it. And then you're like talking to someone, and then be like, we can talk. Interesting. Like like you're not letting anyone fool yourself, or you're not letting anyone, you know, take advantage of your innocence ever again. And I love it. And I did said about something or someone coming in. I don't know, but I feel their energy is quite interesting. And by number one, I also see that your, like the back of the deck energy in the beginning of your reading was Nine of Swords, and you can see in the picture itself is not a very positive card. But as I'm ending your reading, the back of the deck we have the Ten of Cups, and it's the most beautiful family card I've ever seen. Oh my god, this was beautiful, and this one also has a coconut tree on it. Yeah, and I did talk about a coconut tree in your reading, I guess. So coconut tree can be important. Coconut can be important, but mostly I see it's tree, and a building next to it can be important. And this is what I had for you, pile number one. This was so good reading for you, and I love it. This is so good. You can share your experience, and you can, like write down the feedback in the comment section. You can interact with me in the comment section. I reply to all of the comments because I love interacting with such gorgeous souls. And I love you loads. Bye bye. Take care. Hello, my number two. Welcome to your reading. So for you guys, we have the High Priestess, Three of Swords, Knight of Wands, the Lovers, Five of Swords, Queen of Swords, Eight of Cups, Eight of Swords, the Sun, and the Wheel of Fortune. So, and at the back of the deck, we also have the Hangman. The first message that I'm getting here is that it might take you some time to, like meet this person. Like, it's not like you're gonna meet them in just a week, or you're gonna meet them tomorrow or something. I see that this connection is somewhere like it's divine timing kind of thing. So it's giving me that you might meet them a little while later, or that there would be a separation, or like a period of, I don't know, like I see some gap, some separation. Like it's not like, like you're not going to meet them tomorrow kind of energy. Like you also feel like this connection is kind of hung, like it's left unread kind of. Like nothing's going forward, nothing's moving backward. It's just there, but you just can't do anything. Most of you guys would have chose this and be in no contact situation perhaps. Yeah, 555 as I said that. And mm, interesting. You know what? I was thinking, like more messages about you, and I just heard they already know. Like, like your spirit guides telling me like they have already was enough tarot readings to know, what would happen if they meet again. So that was a thing. And yes, I do feel like you know, like either you yourself are a psychic, a medium, or something that or maybe you have, like as your guide said, was enough tarot readings to know that what would happen, though you don't know the full picture, but you have also some ideas about what would happen. It looks like your spirit guides wanted to keep it a mystery from you, but I mean, you got all the messages. Not all though, still have a lot of left. But guys, I also see that it might take you some time to meet this person, but once this event start happening in your life, it's gonna be phase after phase, phase after phase kind of thing. Like, it's not like you meet them and then there is a long pause and then there is another long pause or something like that. No, it's like you meet them, something happened, then something happened, then something happened. It's like leveling up, like really, really quickly. Yeah. I also feel that you also have some idea about this meeting, that it's not gonna be all roses and lilies when you meet this person. Like, you know that there are gonna be some sort of challenges, some sort of something coming up for you. And I don't think that you are, like afraid of it. I do see that you both of you guys are courageous, but it's a little bit hesitance or something coming in. Like, I don't know, like there is this feeling of accepting that yes, there are in 57, 57 as I said, that lots of angel numbers coming in already, but I do feel 37 also came in. Okay, but I do see that this thing of I accept it. I know it's not gonna be all roses and lilies. I know we have to fight our demons, our own demons, each other's demons, but we're gonna make it. Is it again a love? Yeah, I do think it's again a love thing. Hmm. Yeah, yeah. You know what came strongly is in the challenge that I said, that was hard communication, like some difficult communication. Yeah, I'm not saying that you guys are like fighting over something or something like that, but there might be some sort of communication, some sort of confession that might be difficult for both of you guys. I see like difficulty to be vulnerable, like none of you are trying, like both of you are waiting for the other person to be vulnerable so you can also open up, but none of you are initiating it. That's the difficult thing here. Okay. And oh my god, there is like so much of passion going on. Like, you guys are like resisting talking to each other. You're like controlling your urges to like message each other or something. I also see people like you and them looking at their phone and like searching for old chats or pictures when you think about each other and you have like urges to just message and stuff. But I also see that you guys are like resisting each other, resisting the feelings for each other. But you know, the more you're resisting all of these, the more passion is growing between you. Like the more tension, kind of passion, kind of tension growing in between you guys. Oh my god, there are like very, very strong urges. Like there is this strong urges also to talk to each other, but very strong urges to be in bed together also. Gosh, you know what I just. Oh, I can't. How do I say it? If like no one stops you, no one stops them. You guys, you guys can even run towards each other and like rip off each other's clothes or something, like that much of intense passion I'm seeing here. Gosh. And also from this purplish dress. You know what? Actually, like this card, I didn't even draw anything on it. Like there was no any color on this lover's card before I started your reading. But just before I did your reading, I had this urge to just collect some pen and just do whatever. Like I didn't even went off my bed to get the stationery. Whatever I had nearby me, I just started like coloring it and all. And the purple color was really sticking out to me. Some of you guys might be into some sort of healing industry, psychics, mediums, or something. I think I already said it in the beginning. And I also see that your person, whoever is the male here, needs to work on their bottom three chakras, which are the root chakra, sacral chakra, and solar plexus chakra. And this person is also highly attracted towards you, like highly attracted. And I also see you guys also being very highly attracted to them. I see you guys dreaming about each other, not just night dreams, but night dreams as in also night dreams, and also daydreaming, a lot of daydreaming. Fantasies also I see here, beach kind of fantasy or nature fantasy. I just can't say certain things here, but I hope you are getting, I'm seeing like a person wearing wearing minimal clothes and being on the sand, and some other person is like decorating this person's body with shells. Okay, okay. So I also see like both of you guys like know that okay, this is my goal. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna eventually talk to them. Your eyes fixed on each other, but you both are like, no, I'm not gonna do it now. I'm gonna do it someday, but I'm not gonna do it now, Like maybe I'll wait for the other person to do it, but you both are like in the same thing. You might be mirroring each other a lot these days. Okay, so three things that I'm seeing here, I'm gonna tell you that, and after that, I'm gonna tell you the rest of the things. Okay, so I am seeing the repeating angel number, like maybe you see angel number 222, and then you see angel number 333, and then you see angel number 444, and then you see angel number 555. These kind of signs can be related to this connection, and like repeating throughout the day, or maybe 888 can be something, or 1010 can be angel number for you. You can also google it. I do see 88 or 888. So when you guys meet, like you already have all this passion and everything, so I do see you guys like being really passionate about each other but not doing anything about it, but you can surely see it in their face that they want it. Like when you meet, you can see that thing in their face, and I don't know if they can also see it. They're not even seeing that, if you want them or not, but they're just too much into like, I want you kind of thing. But no one is doing anything about it. You are like resisting there also. There is this energy about, doesn't matter what's gonna happen, but we're gonna talk about that. And this that can be anything. I don't know. Like I don't know you guys personally, but there is a thing about I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm gonna talk to you about that. And that could be anything. That could be a situation you went through together. That could be something happened. I don't know. I don't know, like some difficult conversation as I was talking about in the beginning. I feel the same energy, like you guys are talking about something which was like really difficult for you guys to even start talking about, and you guys are like deciding to like just like cut through everything and just sit and talk. This conversation might lead you guys to kind of isolate yourself from each other, maybe for one day or two. But this isolation is also very important, because like you talk things out, you had a conversation, you confess things, you accepted, apologizes and stuff like that. And then they went their home, and you had like 1 2 days at home. You took your own time, they took their own time, they analyzed the situation, they tried to like get everything. You analyze the situation, you try to get everything, you try to understand, they try to understand, like you are taking time. Like I'm not saying like oh it's gonna be like a year of time, but definitely like 1 2 days of time. You're taking your time understanding each other, understanding the situation. And then when you are fully ready, and within 2 days, like 1 2 days, then when you are fully ready, you guys come together, you forgive each other, you accept each other for however you guys are, and you do like a new beginning kind of. And I do see that, from that conversation, from that, like having that conversation, going home, analyzing and everything, from that day from onwards, like you're not looking back. There is no cactuses and there is no thorns in your upcoming journeys. Like there is the sun card and the wheel of fortune, which indicates that now, from now on, from that conversation, things gonna be smooth. You're gonna be kids together, you're gonna play together, you're gonna have fun. I just saw roses, and what was that? Roses, sunflower, and hydrangea. I just blue hydrangea. I don't know, it's hydrangea. I think it's hydrangea though. I love flowers, and I don't know the name. I love flowers, and I don't know the name of flowers. Wow, very intelligent. Wow, wow, wow. Anyways, so I think that was roses, red roses, yellow sunflowers, and blue hydrangeas, as if they're, I said yellow sunflowers as if there are like pink sunflowers or something. Anyway, so yeah, I don't think like, you guys being together, you guys being happy, you're gonna go on dates, and like I see very kid like, very childlike, very youthful, very adventurous. Let's do this, let's do that kind of energy, and it's so fresh. Like I started off with this reading with so much, there was so much of resistance energy, there was so much of passion, but the passion which is like, put aside or is trying to submerge or something. And now there is so much of fresh, like everything is, nothing is, like nothing is suppressed anymore, everything is just out. Yeah, like the feeling of the feeling of freeing yourself, the feeling of just forgiving each other, not just for the sake of forgiveness, but to feel that, like, but to actually be like, but to actually forgive. Yeah, I do see each one of you, like, I don't know what to say. Hmm. I do see this, this wheel moving and things turning up, but the biggest challenge was to have that conversation. That is kind of, like, both of you guys are resisting this conversation, but once you have this conversation, once this divine timing happens, and once this conversation happens, I do see you guys like freeing yourself and freeing each other from the, I don't know, the mind plays or the ego plays basically. I also see you guys going on trips and traveling together. Like there is so much of what was that? Ice creams and cotton candy. I just saw that was a blue cotton candy, dude. Pink cotton candy and blue cotton candy. Is there cotton candies too? I mean, I've seen the pink ones. I don't know about the blue ones. Gosh, that was so beautiful. I just saw it in my vision. What was that? I think it was ice cream, and there were like two cotton candies. One was pink, and that one was blue. It was so cute. And let me see what else. There is also this energy that maybe right now you feel like, oh, yeah, kind of. You know what I mean, right? Like it's just divine timing. You are like tired of hearing this divine timing again and again, and you don't want to wait anymore. You wanna just do it and stuff like that, and you feel like this trap or something. Like it's not too much, but it's still a little like I don't like it kind of thing. Like I don't like the separation, but once all this thing happened, you're not gonna even remember, that it was even a thing. Like it's not gonna be like, you're not gonna be like, oh, that was such a sad phase or something. You're gonna be grateful that, oh, these things happened. That's why I had the time to process it. That's why I was fully aware of what I'm doing, and I'm not in under anyone's influence. Like, I'm not forgiving just for the sake of forgiving, but I'm actually forgiving because I am forgiving, you know? Yeah, and there is this freeing energy that I'm seeing again and again. Some of you guys might be Tauruses here. Some of you guys were snakes in past life. I don't know why this one came now. Or foxes. I also see you guys doing things together. Like, for example, suppose you both guys are students, you both gonna study together. You both guys like to cook. For example, you're gonna cook together. Or maybe you both like sports. You're gonna do the sports activity together, or maybe watch a match together. Okay, I guess this is what I had for you, file number two. Okay, let me just see is there anything else that's coming in, and then I'm gonna wrap up your reading. Okay, file number two, I also see that it's not just you guys are doing, like you guys are just meeting and you are like happily ever after or something. I don't know, but I do see, and like I'm not saying that you wanna marry this person because that's not the point of the reading today, but I mean, I said it, so maybe for someone here, but yeah, not focusing on that. I want to say that it's not like you guys are meeting and it's like just the two of you getting your desire and you're like fulfilling each other or something. It's also somehow you're gonna work on something together that's gonna be beneficial for the collective. Like you both guys gonna work on something that gonna be beneficial for not just you two but for the world in some ways. It could be a business, it could be anything. Like two things were like really strongly. First one was business and second one was charity. And I don't know why, but charity is coming a lot in my reading these days, like a lot. And like helping underprivileged people or helping animals or helping, I don't know, like helping those who need it, basically like doing something together that's not gonna, it's like you guys are not just being together as a couple, but you guys are doing something together that's gonna help the world evolve and grow. Okay, maybe that's why it's like a divine timing thing going on, because it's not just you guys like talking to each other and stuff, but it's like like your relationship also has a purpose to the world, and it's not like you're gonna just serve the world and not enjoy each other, but you're like also enjoying each other, but just by you being together, and you being together is like initiating some sort of ideas into each other's brain and working on that, and that's how you are helping the world too, and that's great. My number two, I really like it. Okay, now I think I can end your reading. This is what I had for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I love you loads, 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 and loads. Bye, take care. Bye, bye, number two.